love your comments so much because it really helps me answer questions. So this was amazing. So I posted a video the other day about how we are telling ourselves stories, basically lies, that are old, and what were the things that were coming up for everybody that are outdated and that we need to release. And someone had posted a comment about the market being saturated and no one seeing her content because the market's saturated. Why would anybody, view her stuff when they can view everybody else's? So for me, this is one of the most amazing things to talk about because I find myself in that all the time, and it's a scarcity mindset, right? So I wanted to talk a little bit about this. It's probably going to be a long video because I actually have a lot to say about this. So first and foremost, we get into this like imposter syndrome vibe where we think that everybody's doing all these things, the market's saturated, there's so many people that are out there doing the very same thing that you're doing, that we're doing, and why would I want to show up in that and just be another, voice in the crowd? Okay, first thing, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Here's the really truthful facts that I see. Nobody's doing anything different. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are very few people in the world who are doing something really revolutionary. Most of us are just learning something and regurgitating the same stuff over and over and over again. And this is a good thing. The reason it's a good thing is because energy is real. And it isn't so much about what you're doing versus who you're being and the experience that you're creating for somebody. So I believe that we are a mirror and we will attract the people that resonate with who we are, our stories, our experiences, these different things. And that's why it's so important for multiple people to be able to teach about the same things. Think about it this way. So if you were to if you were going to learn about something and you wanted to learn about it from 5 different people, there's a really good chance that one, maybe none of those people are going to resonate with you. Some of them may rub you like sandpaper, not because of what they're teaching or because whatever they're teaching is invalid. It's probably not. They could all be teaching the same things in the same way, but their vibe is very different. Their energy is very different. Like, have you ever met someone who has a lot of really beautiful things to teach, but you can't stand to listen to them? It's just like there's something in your energetic field that is just like absolutely fucking not. And so I've gone through that quite a bit. There's probably people who feel that way about me, and that's totally fine because I'm not for everybody. You're not for everybody. And you need to stop trying to be. You just need to work on being yourself, and being your most authentic self will create a magnetic field that will draw to you the people and places and experiences and things that are right for you, including clients, viewers, different things. You're not going to resonate with everybody. And so the more that you can dive into being yourself, the more you stand to draw those people into your field. Do you know what I mean? And, to this imposter syndrome thing, think about any profession in the world. I feel like we entrepreneurs do this. These content creators, entrepreneurs, we do this all the freaking time. We get caught in this like imposter syndrome loop, or artists or different people who are actually creating something from within them, something that they have something to give. But we don't look at this in terms of like normal jobby jobs. Like, think about how many doctors, nurses, lawyers, tax professionals, any profession in the entire world, they're all doing the same shit, right? Like, they're all doing the same thing. They're all learning the same things, but their vibe is different, right? If you go to 5 different doctors with the same symptoms, you might get the same answers, but you're going to get a different feeling from each doctor, right? And you're probably going to go with the one where you feel the best with. You feel like the most connected, you feel seen, and you feel heard, right? Even if the method of treatment is the same from the other 4. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, is that we need people who are different because we need to resonate with different people. There are so many things that you have probably learned in your life, me too, me included, where you probably learned something from somebody, and that somebody that was teaching you is not the first person to have taught that. They're teaching something that they learned with their experiences, their vibe put on it, and that's what resonated with you. somebody told me something a really long time ago that always stuck with me. And she said, if you're reading the same, like if you're reading self-development books or personal growth books over and over and over again, you are not actually integrating anything that you're learning and actually using it, because most of those are the same information. They're the same things over and over again, over and over again. It's just that they're in a different language, they're in a different vibe, they're with different experiences, right? So it's like every single person is going to interpret that information and then re-give it out in a different way. And so this is really beautiful and really great. And so my point to this whole thing is that you will land with the people that you're supposed to land with. You will draw to you the people that are meant to resonate with you. And if we can just get ourselves out of this scarcity mindset, out behind this wall of it's not enough, everybody else is doing it. Okay, everybody else is doing it because your algorithm in everything that you're watching is spitting back to you the people that are doing the same things that you are, because that's what you're watching, right? Can you imagine TikTok as a globe? Like, you can find anything on TikTok, anything. You can find anything on YouTube. You can find anything on the internet. It's the algorithm, right? It's the algorithm that does the mind fuck. It's the algorithm that says, oh, I see you said this word. Let's give you all these videos that are going to give you the information that maybe you're looking for. So is it possible that perhaps what you're consuming makes you feel like the market is saturated with this information because that's all that it's spitting out at you, right? You have to look kind of at everything as it's just a giant mind fuck. It really, really honestly is. And so if you can kind of look at it and play the game and go, oh, I see what you're doing, and do it anyway. So do things in your own way, in your own experiences, in your own vibe, and instead of being so concerned about doing it the right way or listening to these social media influencers tell you how to like land with all these people, like just focus on creating content that is authentic, and it will land, right? Like your energy will draw to you in some way, shape, or form. And it may not be from your video. It may be because you're starting to share that people feel that in your real life and they actually start to follow you or connect you with other people. Like, you just don't know where this is going to go. And so my suggestion to you is my suggestion to myself always, like, observe what you're feeling and feel it and know that it's valid, and then do it anyway.